Hey guys, RPM here. Hope you're all doing well and having a really great day. In this video, I am wanting to talk to you all regarding GPUs, which I am wanting to retire. And I'm gonna give a lot of reasons in this video and just go through why I'm gonna be getting rid, well, not getting rid of, but I'm gonna keep them, probably gonna keep them for giveaways. Please don't email me for if you guys want to buy them or if I'm selling them or anything. I'm most likely going to keep them for giveaways. I'm just going to mention that right now. I don't have WhatsApp, I don't have Telegram, so don't get scammed. Alright guys? Alright, anyways, I'm going to be retiring some GPUs like these RX 580 8GB Power Color Red Devils. And these are legendary GPUs, just amazing. I also have some RX 580 4GB cards. These are the MSI Armor Edition 580 4GBs. And yeah, these ones right now, I have it running mining Ethereum Classic. And you can see at the wall, this whole rig at about almost 180 mega hash gets about 727 watts at the wall, which is extremely efficient, really efficient. But if I were to compare these 580s to, let's say, an RTX 3080 Non LHR, which can do like 100 mega hash on Ethereum at the moment, these GPUs will garner a lot more profits per se versus the 580s. And I'm also going to have a lot more efficiency if I were to go up to my, my 30 series cards, which I've had sitting for a while now, and I feel so guilty just having them sit here. And I just hate it. I hate it. So I'm wanting to now retire some GPUs which I've had running, just my older generation GPUs, because I feel like it's time for me to do that, as I guess the market has come down a bit. Profitability seems to be obviously a little bit lower, and so it makes sense to turn on my other more efficient GPUs rather than have running older gen GPUs which are not as efficient in terms of what they can mine, right? If you were to compare them on what to mine, like I think this RX 580 4GB card rig, which I can show you right now, makes about, yeah, almost 29-30 mega hash. It says 374 watts in the software, but at the wall it's 727. But if we go to what to mine, which I'm mining Ethereum Classic right now, you can see garners about $2.18 a day for 6 RX 580 4GB cards. Now, if I were to compare it to like one RTX 3080, right, a Non LHR RTX 3080, mining Ethereum, for example, it can mine about $3.23, right? But at about 230 watts, for example, right? 260 watts, including the motherboard, CPU, all that stuff. So, you compare the power consumption of one of these versus the power consumption of this 580 rig, which I showed you guys, right? 727 watts. I'm gonna be garnering a lot more than if I were to run this rig versus a single 3080. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. Another big reason why I am moving on, retiring my older gen GPUs, is that I am now I'm basically at max capacity of where I mine. Okay, so in my basement, in my barn, in my garage as well, I'm pretty much all maxed out in my locations where I am mining right now. So I need to think about efficiency. And if the bear market is here, and I feel like it is or something, as the market has dropped down quite a bit as of recording this video, then that means that we need to stay competitive when it comes to looking at what GPUs you have for mining and looking at the efficiency level versus the other GPUs that you have now. Because for me personally, in my financial situation, since I am now maxed out in power, I can afford to now trade into more efficient GPUs. So not only, right, I have like the EVGA P104s, which are, they get about, I think 35 or 36 mega hash at about 140, 150 watts now. And as there is an issue with the DAG file and NVIDIA driver, with the P104, even P102 series GPUs, where they get less hash rate on Ethereum. So I'm going to retire those, going to retire the RX 580 8GB cards, retire the 580 4GBs, and I think I also have, in the barn, I have GTX 1060 3GB cards, which I am probably wanting to retire as well, because I think I did the math, almost, I think one At one 3080 plus maybe another half of a 3080 will get the same amount of, I have that 1060 rig mining Flux at the moment. So in terms of the Flux hash rate, I can achieve the same hash rate with like 1.5 3080s, if that makes sense. So those 7 1060s, 3GB cards are just, they've been a workhorse for since 2017 for me. Those cards are near and dear to me, and so I think it's time for me though to retire those cards, as like I said, doing the exact comparison from a single 3080 to 6 580 4GB cards, you know, I think it's time. I think it's time I swap these out, as yeah, they're just not as efficient. I do have like other generation series cards like the RTX 20 series cards. There's a 2070, and you guys know in the barn I do have some 2060 Supers, 2070s, and I have a lot of 1660 Supers, 1660 Ti's, but I'm not going to get rid of those. I think the 20 series and the 16 series cards are still, I think, relatively competitive against like the 30 series cards, especially like the non LHR 3070s, non LHR 3080s, if you can do the efficiency numbers there, because my 2070s I can get like 42 mega hash at about 92 to 100 watts. That's really efficient. So if you were to compare that against like a 3070, for example, I can get 60 mega hash, but it's at like 115 to 125 watts. So the 20 series cards are very, very competitive against the newer gen GPUs. So I'm going to be keeping those unless I'm able to get my hands on more non-LHR RTX 3070s. So I have a bunch of these white Boomstar RTX 3070s. These are non-LHRs, and you get 60 to 62 mega hash on these. Just amazing, right? Or maybe if I can, you know, sell these RX 580s, like these 580 4GB cards, I could probably sell all of them and be able to buy one used RTX 3080 non-LHR and be okay with it, right? But like I said, I'm not going to be selling these, all right? Don't email me. I'm not going to sell these. I'm going to be doing giveaways over time this whole year, all right, guys? Just to let you know, the P104s I'm probably going to keep as well. I am going to be shipping one to a lucky crypto mining YouTuber. You guys will probably see a video from him soon when I ship it to him. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, I want to do giveaways. You guys know, I just did 2 power supply giveaways in that power supply video recently, so congrats to those guys. And I guess another thing you guys may be questioning is, Red Panda, what about your 8x GTX 1070s? And yes, you know, now that I've been thinking about it, you know, these 1070s, it's drawing about, I think, 1300, almost, yeah, 1300 watts. It says 1249 on the Octominer screen here, which is amazing. This whole rig is Solo Mining Flux. So if you guys didn't see that video, I mentioned that I'm going to be Solo Mining Flux on these 8 Founders Edition 1070s. So I'm going to keep that going, even though it is not really, I would say, it is pretty close relative performance against the 20 series and 30 series. But honestly, for the price I paid for these, you know, I'm willing to keep running them for the next year. And I did mention that I will give away all 8 of these 1070s at Christmas time in the end of 2022. Okay, guys, so yeah, stay tuned for that. I said I would give away all 8 of these 1070s by the end of 2022. So yeah, stay tuned for that, I guess, and we'll see how much flux this rig has solo mined since then. So please, don't solo mine Flux, all right, guys? Don't solo mine. Give me all the blocks so I can make a great video showing how much we've mined on this 8x1070 rig. To finalize, I had one more thing to talk about, which is my LHR cards. So I do have a bunch of 3070 Ti's, 6 in this Minebox case, and I have another 6 in the Mystic Miner case here. And so these 2 rigs, I can mine Ethereum 60 mega hash on each GPU, but they are drawing about almost 200 watts or 180 to 200 watts each mining Ethereum, which is not efficient at all right? 180 watts to 200 watts, 60 mega hash. If you were to compare that to a non-LHR 3080, which I have here, and they're not running, right? These can get about 100 mega hash, but 225 watts. I don't even have to do the math there. You guys can calculate the efficiency there. The non LHR 3080s are a lot more efficient than the 3070 Ti's in terms of Ethereum, of course, right? In terms of Ethereum, when we're talking about other algorithms, of course, these GPUs, you know, later down the road when Ethereum moves to the merge, then yes, 3070 Ti's will be totally fine for mining down the road. But I'm talking about now, mining Ethereum. I'm still mining Ethereum on most of my GPUs. All right, I'm actually dual mining Zilliqa, just doing some speculation there. But yeah, you know, these 3070 Ti's will still be great after the merge, all right? And I do have other LHR cards here. I have another 3070 Ti, I have two 3060 V1s. Oh yeah, I also have 12 3060s, I believe on the bottom there, right? Those are LHR V2 3060s. So I wonder, right, another thing to look at, not only will I turn off this AMD rig, right, the 584 gig card rig, but I might as well maybe turn off some of my LHR rigs, because I have a bunch of non LHR GPUs which I can turn on that will get a lot more efficiency per se versus my LHR cards. Now I have the ability, right, I have the patience and ability to probably go look for more like non LHR cards, or maybe A2000 12 gigabyte cards. Like, what's stopping me from selling all of my 30 series cards here, 3070s. These are all non-LHR, and you know, I have 3080s, and actually here's another 3070 rig, but that's mining Raven coin non-stop, so I cannot stop this test. But what if, right? Like, to gain more efficiency, and if the bear market is coming, you know, so on and so forth, would it make sense for me to sell everything and go to like A2000 12 gigabyte cards, or you know, CMP 170 HXs? Yeah, I don't want to buy those. Those things are really expensive. But you know, comparing it to, you know, what other more efficient GPUs like the 6600 XTs or 6600s, like, why should I not just go buy like 100 or 200 of those and just replace all of my GPUs that I have now, right? Like, why not? Why not? Or thinking about it, if I should just, you know, retire my other 20 series cards, or retire my Radeon 7s, you know, man, those Radeon 7s. Like, I have so many different possibilities, but for me, ultimately, going for more efficiency is key, especially if the bear market is here, as things are going to be unprofitable, especially after the Ethereum merge, right? That's another thing, depending on the coins, unless the other coins start going up in price and can carry the crypto mining community in terms of the profitability, then so be it. But that's a big risk, right? And that's a big if that's going to happen or not. So anyways, guys, that's it. And I'm going to end off. If you made it to the end of this video, I am going to give away this RX 580 4 gigabyte card, MSI Armor Edition card, and an RPM sticker. All right, you guys comment down below with USA, Canada, or EU, and you have to also comment with what GPUs are you guys getting rid of or not getting rid of. Let me know your situation. You know, everyone's financial situation is different. Like I said, mine is totally different, as I have a lot of GPUs and I don't have enough power to run everything. So yeah, I can't just have all these cards running. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Again, comment down below, USA, Canada, or EU, and what GPUs are you getting rid of or not getting rid of. All that good stuff. Okay, thank you all. I will choose the winner in about 4 hours as of this video is uploaded. So for those that watch till the end, congrats to you. Thank you to my loyal viewers and subscribers. I appreciate you all. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one, and peace out. I'm gonna turn this off now. There's no reason to run this. Very unprofitable. Yeah, gonna take all these cards out, and I don't know, what am I gonna put on this rig? Oh, right, I was gonna bring the mining cave frame here to my crypto mining garage, and I need to find 2 more A2000s. So stay tuned for that video. Peace, guys, peace.